Hello friends, in today's video lecture we will see regarding the accumulator. Now in our previous video we have seen different types of direction control valve, different types of flow control valve, different types of non-return valve. Now in this today's video we will see regarding the accumulator. What is the accumulator? Accumulator is a device which stores the potential energy in an incompressible fluid held under pressure by an external storage against the dynamic force. Now, what does it mean? Accumulator, when a flow is flowing through a hydraulic pipe, now due to sudden rise in the pressure, due to sudden decrease in the pressure, there is some चेंज इन द फ्लो ऑफ द सिस्टम के अंदर वहाँ डायनेमिक फोर्स चेंज होता रहता है. बिकॉज ऑफ दैट देर आर चांसेस ऑफ बीइंग क्रिएटिंग एन एक्सीडेंट, सो दैट इन ऑर्डर टू अवॉइड द एक्सीडेंट्स एंड सडन चेंज इन द डायनेमिक फोर्स, द accumulator आर द डिवाइस विच आर अटैच्ड टू द सिस्टम. The stored potential energy in an accumulator is a quick secondary source of the fluid power capable of doing the useful work. It means अगर सिस्टम के अंदर सडन देर इज अ राइज इन प्रेशर और सडन चेंज इन द प्रेशर, in order to maintain the flow of, in order to maintain the pressure in the system, the accumulator is used. Now step by step we will see how many types of accumulator are there and what are they. So first we see there is three different types of accumulator. The first one is weight loaded or gravity accumulator. The second is spring loaded accumulator and the third is gas loaded accumulator. Now weight loaded is also known as dead weight type accumulator. Here the dead weight or the weight due to gravity is used in order to control the constant pressure in the system. Now let us see what is the first one. Now here a schematic diagram is shown. Suppose this is the pipe, and with this pipe there is one, this device is termed as accumulator. यहाँ पे आप डिवाइस जो देख रहे हैं वो accumulator है. ये अपना पाइप है जहाँ से प्रेशर फ्लो हो रहा है. दिस इज़ द डेड वेट. यहाँ पे एक ब्रीदर दिया हुआ है. डिपेंडिंग अपॉन द प्रेशर और what happens if there is sudden increase in the pressure of the system, the pressure will increase on this valve and this piston will try to move upward. But because of the dead weight, it will try to maintain the constant pressure in the system. Now you can see here in schematic diagram of weight loaded accumulator is shown. It is a vertical mount cylinder with a large weight. ये एक तरह का सिलेंडर ही है और उसके ऊपर ये डेड वेट लगा हुआ है. डेड लोड इट इज़ कॉल्ड. नाउ यहाँ पे प्रेशर वर्सेस वॉल्यूम ऑफ द फ्लूइड का ग्राफ है. यहाँ पर जितना भी अगर वॉल्यूम आप फ्लो करवा रहे हैं by increasing the velocity or increasing the pressure, यहाँ पे जितना भी वॉल्यूम फ्लो हो रहा है फ्लूइड प्रेशर विल बी कांस्टेंट. यहाँ पे आपको जो भी फ्लूइड यहाँ से निकल रहा है और यहाँ पे डेड वेट फिक्स वेट है, यानी जितना भी वेट इसके ऊपर इस फ्लूइड पे लग रहा है दैट इज़ फिक्स. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दिस फिक्स डेड वेट, the pressure through this pipe or it will remain constant. Because the weight is constant, that's why the pressure which is being maintained over here is also constant. This is the fluid under pressure which is flowing. Here a breather is given that suppose there is a vertical movement of the piston, so whatever the air will be breathed spelled out. Now When the hydraulic fluid is pumped into it, the weight is raised. Initially जब यहाँ पर कोई भी फ्लो नहीं हो रहा होता है, ये पिस्टन यहाँ टच रहता है, और जैसे ही यहाँ से फ्लूइड का फ्लो शुरू होता है, बिकॉज ऑफ द प्रेशर दिस विल लिफ्ट अप टू सर्टेन एक्सटेंट. ये इतने तक जाएगा जब दोनों तरफ का डेड वेट का वेट और इसका प्रेशर दोनों बैलेंस नहीं हो जाते. बैलेंस होने के बाद ये एक पोजीशन पे आके स्टेडी हो जाएगा. द वेट applies a force on the piston that generates a pressure on the fluid side of the piston. अब डेड वेट की वजह से यहाँ पर जो भी प्रेशर जनरेट हो रहा है वो प्रेशर इस फ्लूइड में डेवलप होगा. तो हम इस ग्राफ से देख सकते हैं कि in spite of increasing the volume or fluid flow in the accumulator, volume of the fluid in the accumulator, the pressure in the fluid remains constant. This is the maximum value. उससे आगे जो भी यहाँ पे फ्लूइड है एक लिमिट तक आप उसमें फ्लो होगा, बट जो भी प्रेशर इस पे जनरेट हो रहा है वो प्रेशर विल बी कांस्टेंट बिकॉज द वेट डेड वेट इज़ अ फिक्स. सो बिकॉज ऑफ दिस फिक्स डेड वेट द प्रेशर लाइन रिमेन्स कांस्टेंट. अब इसका एडवांटेज क्या है? व्हाट इज़ द एडवांटेज? सो एडवांटेज इज़ दैट इट अप्लाइज अ कांस्टेंट प्रेशर ऑन द फ्लूइड. यहाँ पे जो भी फ्लूइड फ्लो हो रहा है उसके ऊपर दिए जो फ्लूइड हो रहा है फ्लो, इस फ्लूइड पे कांस्टेंट प्रेशर अप्लाई रहेगा बिकॉज वंस द वेट इज फिक्स द प्रेशर एक्सर्टेड बाय दिस डेड वेट विल बी कांस्टेंट. सो दिस इज द एडवांटेज that it applies a constant pressure on the fluid throughout its range of motion. And what is the disadvantage? The disadvantage is that it is extremely large. ये जैसे जैसे हम weight increase करेंगे इसकी size बढ़ती जाएगी. So it is larger in size and heavy weight because in order to maintain the pressure some minimum dead weight is also required. So because of that dead weight it becomes heavy in the construction. So this is the disadvantage, and because of that it is now unsuitable for the mobile application. So this type of accumulators, it is also termed as gravity accumulators, or it is also termed as weight load accumulator or dead weight accumulator. So the advantage is we get the constant pressure on the fluid side, and disadvantage is that construction wise it becomes very heavy and bulky. So because of that we are not able to use it as a in the mobile applications, means where the dynamic systems are used, means where the entire system is transportable from one place to another place. So this is how the dead weight or weight load type or gravity accumulator works. Now the next one is spring loaded accumulator. What is the spring loaded accumulator? What is the difference between the previous one we have seen and this one? Is that instead of dead weight here the spring loaded device is used. So you can see here instead of dead weight here the spring is used, and as the fluid increase, here you can see volume of the fluid in the accumulator. As the volume of the fluid increases the spring gets compressed. So a spring loaded accumulator stores energy in the form of compressed spring. In previous one हमने देखा कि एनर्जी पोटेंशियल एनर्जी किस में स्टोर रहती है? डेड वेट में. तो यहाँ पे जो इसकी पोटेंशियल एनर्जी है या जो भी इसकी मीन्स काइंड ऑफ पोटेंशियल एनर्जी है वो कंप्रेस्ड स्प्रिंग में स्टोर्ड है. नाउ इनिशियली जब यहाँ से कोई फ्लूइड फ्लो नहीं हो रहा है, ये पिस्टन विल बी टचिंग टू द बॉटम पार्ट एंड स्प्रिंग विल बी फुल्ली एक्सपांडेड, एंड देयर आफ्टर as soon as the fluid starts flowing there will be some because of the exertion of the fluid pressure the spring will start compressing, and as the spring compresses the fluid pressure goes on increasing. Now here you see the graph. Initially when there is no flow, there is some spring force. तो यहाँ पे ये लाइन जीरो को टच इसलिए नहीं हो रही है कि इनिशियल स्टेज में भी स्प्रिंग इज समवट लोडेड. It is not in its full free length, but the minimum spring preload force is acting here. जैसे जैसे इसमें से फ्लो बढ़ेगा, the pressure will increase on this wall of the piston and it will start compressing. तो जैसे जैसे कंप्रेस होता जाएगा, यहाँ पर जो स्प्रिंग फोर्स है ग्रेजुअली जैसे जैसे स्प्रिंग कंप्रेस होगी उसकी स्टिफनेस इंक्रीज होगी. तो वैसे वैसे इसके फ्लूइड के ऊपर प्रेशर ग्रेजुअली बढ़ता जाएगा. जैसे हम देखते हैं कि एक फ्री लेंथ स्प्रिंग है, उसको इजीली हम एक हद तक हम इजीली उसको कंप्रेस कर सकते हैं. फिर उसके बाद अगर हमें कंप्रेस करना है तो हमें ज़्यादा फोर्स अप्लाई करना पड़ेगा. सो वी नो दैट जैसे जैसे हम स्प्रिंग को और भी कंप्रेस करेंगे, हमें कंप्रेशन फोर्स की ताकत बहुत ज़्यादा लगानी पड़ेगी. द रीज़न इज जैसे स्प्रिंग लेंथ डिक्रीज होती है, स्प्रिंग स्टिफनेस बढ़ती है, और बिकॉज ऑफ द इंक्रीजिंग स्प्रिंग स्टिफनेस it will try to increase the pressure on this fluid which is inside accumulator. फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर ये पिस्टन जब बॉटम पे था तो 1 बार या 2 बार प्रेशर में ये सपोज लिफ्ट होना शुरू होता है, तो एक एक्सटेंट के बाद अगर हमें इसको लिफ्ट करना है तो द फ्लूइड प्रेशर विल हैव टू इंक्रीज. सो यहाँ पे ग्रेजुअली जैसे जैसे स्प्रिंग कंप्रेस होती है वैसे वैसे इंटरनल फ्लूइड प्रेशर बढ़ता रहता है. सो दिस इज़ नॉट अ कांस्टेंट ग्राफ बिकॉज the spring force also changes when it is being compressed. So here you can see ये जो ग्राफ है वो increasing form में है. तो जैसे जैसे वॉल्यूम ऑफ फ्लूइड इसके अंदर, ये एक्यूमुलेटर है, इसके अंदर जैसे जैसे इसका फ्लूइड वॉल्यूम बढ़ता जाएगा, इस पे फ्लूइड पे जो प्रेशर है वो ग्रेजुअली इंक्रीज होता जाएगा. So here it is mentioned a hydraulic fluid is pumped into the accumulator causing the piston to move up and compress the spring as shown in the figure. This type of accumulator delivers only a small volume of oil at the relative low pressure. यहाँ पे बहुत ही कम वॉल्यूम जो ऑयल का है वो डिलीवर होता है, and that too at very low pressure. The pressure exerted on the coil is not constant. I told you, as compared to the previous preloaded or dead weight type accumulator, here the pressure in the accumulator does not remain constant. It gradually increases. As the springs are compressed, the accumulator pressure reaches its peak, and as the spring approach their free length, the accumulator pressure drops to a minimum. So here the spring force does not goes to zero. There is some minimum force in spite of even though there is no flow through in the accumulator or volume of the fluid in the accumulator. So this is the spring loaded accumulator. Now the third one is gas loaded accumulator. A gas loaded accumulator is popularly used in the industries. Nowadays this type of gas loaded accumulators are used. The reason is that we can get both the type of constant as well as variable pressure in the accumulator chamber. Here the force is applied to the oil using compressed air. You can see here in the diagram. So again this is the accumulator. Construction wise up to this fluid chamber the construction is same. This is the pipe through which fluid is flowing, and here you can see this is the fluid inside the accumulator, and here there is a diaphragm, and here not the diaphragm, but this is the upper surface of the fluid, and the pressurized air is entering to the chamber. Now here a schematic diagram of gas loaded accumulator is shown. Now if you see this graph, when you compare to the previous two accumulator, in the first dead weight type we got the constant line, and in second we got the again the increasing straight constant line. Now here it is not the constant line. A gas accumulator can be very large and is often used with water or a high water based fluid using air as a gas chamber. So here the air is used as a gas chamber. Now the application is on water turbine to absorb the pressure surge owing to the valve closer and on ram pumps to smooth out the delivery flow. Normally this type of accumulator, I told in the beginning of this lecture what are the function of the accumulator. Accumulator absorbs the unnecessary pressure or sudden closure of the valve, the back pressure or the unnecessary dynamic pressure increase in the system, and it will try to manage the constant output of the system. So this is the main function of all the types of accumulators. Here it is clearly mentioned, अगर हमें स्मूथ आउटपुट, स्मूथ डिलीवरी और स्मूथ फ्लो रेट चाहिए तो we can use this accumulators in order to get the smooth flow out. The exact shape of the accumulator characterized curve depend on the pressure volume relationship. Now what is this pressure volume relationship? Now let us see, there are three types of pressure volume: isentropic, polytropic and isothermal. These are the three types of pressure volume relationship. Now one by one we will see. Here we can get the constant pressure line, constant increasing line or the variable curve. So this is the combination of previous two, that if we want the constant pressure we can get, if we want the constant increasing line we can get, and if we want the variable with the different conditions we can get. So here you can see here the isothermal means the constant temperature. This occurs when the expansion or compression of the gas is very slow. The relation between absolute pressure is PV is equal to constant. So here when P into V is constant, it means the constant increasing line which we get in the spring loaded type, that one is increasing, other is decreasing. The second one is isentropic or the adiabatic process. Before we discuss the adiabatic process, we are familiar with the word constant temperature. In the previous slide we have seen when we are using compressed air or gas in order to control the accumulator pressure. So these are the three different conditions that we get. The first one is constant temperature. By maintaining, if the temperature is constant, the pressure and volume relationship, we get the constant value. The second is isentropic or adiabatic process. So this is where there is no flow of energy into or out of the fluid. So the law that the gas obeys is given by PV raised to gamma, that is constant, and where the value of you can say gamma is 1.4. So in the adiabatic process PV raised to gamma is equal to constant, where gamma is equal to 1.4, and in polytropic process where there is It is between the isothermal and isentropic process. It means the constant temperature and adiabatic process. This gas change in governs by the law of PV raised to n is equal to constant, where the value of n changes between 1 to 1.4. We know that the maximum value of gamma is 1.4 and it is known as the polytropic coefficient. So in very first the deadweight type we get the constant pressure graph. In second the graph was a kind of a slope. It means as the volume increases, the pressure also increases. And the third one is polytropic type, where depends on the value of n, that is it varies from 1 to 1.4. So these three principles are only applicable to the type 3, that is gas type accumulator. Otherwise in the previous two deadweight type and spring loaded type, these three principles are not applicable because they does not depend on the variable gas or the variable gas law. They only depends on the spring force or the dead weight. So I hope what is the accumulator, how does it works, and what are the types of accumulator is clear to you. Once again, accumulators are those device which regulates the pressure during sudden stoppage, closure or any obstruction in the system. It is a kind of shock absorbing device. So, and maintaining the constant pressure flow or constant flow at the out delivery. So I hope it is clear to you all. Thank you very much for watching this video. I also request you all to subscribe our channel SSIT.Gandhinagar. Thank you very much.